All right. So yeah, hello everyone for day 2 of the F-Zero Central Marathon. We had some technical issues in the end of day 1. Because of that, we will rebroadcast Uchiha's F-Zero X All Cups run, and also I believe we are showing his expansion kit run as well. Yeah, okay. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't have an X player that can actually commentate this run. I am Yaso, and I have played F-Zero X, but I basically know nothing about the game. But it's still better than nothing. So yeah, I guess we can just start the run, and I can just like do some commentating the best my ability. So okay, yeah. All right, so let's start, I guess. Uh, all right. So I got his run up now, and yeah, we start on Mute City. I know that much. And yeah, I guess he's using a custom vehicle for this run.
Yeah, he said something about using custom vehicles. Also, my mic was muted, so that's great.
Ah,
I completely forgot about me muting my own mic.
so yeah, this run is about 1 hour and 20 minutes long, and then after it's over, we will continue with the normal schedule, which will be F-Zero X, and I will be doing a time attack run of that, of all the novice difficulty tracks. So that's going to be coming up next in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Some nice rail slides there from Uchiha.
Yep. CPU
Up to first
trying
place.
to mess him up.
Yeah. It looks like he will take first place as well, so good start.
Yep, for sure.
And I guess the run will get really could get really difficult once he reaches the expansion kit tracks. I don't know if they are harder, but
yeah, the expansion kits are very much harder.
Yeah,
They are very interesting as well.
This track though is probably the easiest one. Silence.
It's not exactly the easiest because you have a lot of issues with CPUs on Master.
Yeah, that's true. But like just completing the track, I guess.
Oh yeah, apart from where you have to get a high score as well, otherwise you can't actually like finish it.
Yeah, that's true. So he's off to a rough start right now at the bottom, actually, 30th place.
Yeah, luckily on boost laps you can sort of get past him, but he has a lot of CPUs in front of him still, which kind of messes with you. Ooh, getting some lucky patterns at least.
It's up to 11th place, going into the last lap. 9th place now.
Okay, he just missed a booster, but he should still be able to get top 3 at least.
Do you need to get top 3, or how does it work?
You have the like point system.
Oh yeah. But
So,
he needs to get first in the point system, or?
yeah. I'm pretty sure that is the rule. You have to actually win.
Let's see. So next up we got Sand Ocean. A lot of tunnels.
For some reason, the narrower the tunnel gets, the more speed you gain out of them.
Yeah.
Physics. Oh, and the kill.
Yeah, nice.
CPUs get in your way, so generally you'll just... What he's doing is side attack turning, so he's using the side attack to make sharper turns, but that can also have a side effect of if a CPU is in your way, you're actually going to bump him out of your way, so...
Yeah.
You can kill CPUs with it.
And he's doing a cool trick there at the end of the tunnels. Can't remember its name, but yeah, this game got a lot of these air tricks which you need to take advantage of.
Yeah, it's a double tap dive or a true diagonal dive, I think.
Yeah.
Both are correct. There
I'll do it here again. This is probably the easiest way of doing it if you're like a beginner and want to test it out.
They are still very hard though to actually gain speed out of them. Like, you can easily fly off the track.
Yeah, that's probably true. I did play this game some, but I never really learned the air tricks that much.
Now, whenever I tried those dives, I would either like fly off the side of the track or just straight up not get speed out of it.
Yeah, it's really hard to actually like. It's one thing to like do it, but then also to land it and like actually take advantage
gain
of
the speed.
Yeah, that's really hard to do.
Okay, so here are some pretty interesting rail slides. You
yeah,
can pull
on
it
this
off.
track.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty nice. It's not first, but it's a start.
I think I got probably my best time on this track. Because it's very easy. You don't have to do any air tricks on this one.
Nope. It's just sliding.
He's up to first place, 1 lap left to go.
Should be doable, but the CPUs like to rubber band very hard in third lap. Especially on this track. Once you run out of booster.
It's a bit scary here in the end when you don't really have any energy left.
Yeah, his energy management was pretty good though.
Yeah, that was
He
good.
had some boost left.
And yeah, I guess we got another donation, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think from BPA.
I'm not sure, but it's a $15 donation. I don't see
Yeah, I
it
believe it
comment.
was from BPA, so thanks very much, BPA. For those who don't know, BPA is a very good F-Zero pilot. He, especially in F-Zero maximum velocity, has been doing really well and was the overall champion for a very, very long time. I believe TBK passed him though recently. But yeah, BPA is definitely a really good F-Zero pilot and also really good in like Mario Kart as well.
Ooh, Uchiha's having some trouble with the first lap though. He missed a couple of boosters, and I think he attempted to dive, but he actually hit the wall before he could actually do it. Okay, now he's just going on the track normally.
And on these cylinder tracks, you can do some crazy shortcuts. But it's very, very difficult. It's moving up in the field.
Yep. He
Three
should be able
players
to
in
get
front of him.
this. If he doesn't miss too many boost plates, he should be able to get first here. Up to second.
It's gonna be close, I think.
Oh yeah, actually is.
Ah,
Oh, and the real slide!
No!
Oh!
That was really, really close.
Damn! He was first for like a split second there as well.
Yeah.
And then he dropped back down.
But I guess it's first place in tolls.
Oh yeah.
Still taking second is okay.
Yep. That was nice.
So I guess we can also mention why we're doing this marathon. So it's just to help try and fundraise costs for the pilots that are running at Awesome Games Done Quick in early next year. We are 4 pilots. 2 of them, though, Edward and Seawing, actually opted out of receiving any of the donations. So it's only me and the WMJ that
Left.
would get those money. That money. We are both from Europe, so the trips are quite expensive. So yeah, definitely appreciate any sort of donation. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, basically, even though there's only 2 pilots left that need funding, it's still gonna add up to like $2,000 or something in just flight tickets.
Yeah, it's crazy, really. I did not think it would be that expensive, but like the hotel as well is really expensive.
America. That's the only explanation for that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that wall bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, Z-Wing came into chat yesterday and he explained that he didn't need the money anymore.
Yeah.
He said he figured it out. Oh, damn. That dive.
Restart.
That hurt. Yeah, another thing about master difficulty is the tricks you're doing aren't exactly safe, especially with the amount of energy management. And you only have 2 machines, so good luck with that.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3, but I'm pretty sure.
Of course, he could kill CPUs and he could get extra lives, I guess.
It's 5 CPUs though, and
Oh.
it's pretty hard to kill them and still try to get first.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, going too fast and making them kill themselves doesn't count as actual kills.
Taking a big risk there, but still managed to avoid the walls.
Yeah, the thing is, at a certain point with F-Zero games, you literally just cannot give up on your ways.
Yeah.
You just have to do them.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, it's a game that's supposed to go fast.
Alright, better second attempt there.
Yep, that was good.
And I guess, is that the end of the first cup?
I think there's one more track. If I'm not mistaken. I'm bad at counting. No, that was the end of the first cup.
So there's 3 more cups, I believe, or how many?
Oh, there's the extension cups as well.
Oh yeah, sure, right.
So there's 5 more.
So next up is Queen Cup.
Because we don't count X Cup. The reason for that is it's a randomly generated track. So you can't really put a timer to that because everybody would get different tracks and it's just full RNG. Yeah. And the third cup in the disk drive cups is actually your custom track, so that wouldn't work either.
Trying to kill some CPUs here.
Yeah, I think he's scared he needs another life for a track. But yeah, as you can see, CPU killing isn't exactly easy. And now he's 19. Yeah, that's another thing with Edit Cup, indeed.
Yeah. Alright, he's only at 20th place there going into the last lap.
The thing about this track is because the CPU traffic is so heavy, it's not really rare to not get first, but because he was hunting for CPUs, it's now going to basically be impossible for him to finish in the top 10.
Yeah, this is not a good start in the second cup.
You can recover from this though. I've seen
50.
I've seen WMJ get 14 for something here because he got trolled. It's very possible to still pull this back.
this track got a lot of jumps as well.
Yeah, exactly. You need 2 double tap dives to even get first. And those dives, the way those dives are structured is kind of really weird to pull them off.
Seems much easier to take first on this track.
Oh yeah. This is basically as soon as you pass the CPUs, it's just time trial.
So I'm not sure he might probably not be at first place in total now, but let's see here. He's at I didn't see it, but yeah, several tracks left to go. So
Hello?
hello, Naglaria.
I'm not sure how you want to catch up, but Yazo's basically watching the VOD of Uchiha.
Okay. Yeah, I can go through the Twitch. I'm following the Twitch stream right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that works.
I guess
Doesn't have
that
to be
sort of
perfectly
works.
Have you guys talked about the vehicle he's using?
Nope,
No, not
because
really.
we have no clue. I know he's
Okay,
using
yeah,
a custom one because extension.
Yeah, with the expansion kit, they're not just custom tracks in the track editor, but there's some custom vehicles, and they're basically just upgrades of the normal Blackhawk, or Bloodhawk, rather. It's got better sliding, better, weight. It's just a really, really overpowered machine in comparison. It's usually you'll only see it in, the expansion kit cups, because I think on F-Zero Central it's they've just banned it from the normal cups, because if people are racing their normal Bloodhawk against this, they'd just be at a direct disadvantage. I think it would be cool to have an expansion kit cups that would allow for playing normal tracks with this custom vehicle, but that hasn't been implemented yet. I don't know if the few people that have the disk driver up for that or not.
I guess this could be on open ladder, but technically. Not sure about how the ruling on that is, but open ladders basically just go fast.
Yeah, but it's since this is an expansion kit only vehicle you can have. I'm not sure if
Yeah, all cups all vehicles or something. That'd be cool, yeah. Then again, it's a really small group of people that would be able to actually compete in that.
Yeah, on F-Zero Central there's 11 people on the expansion kit ladder.
Yeah.
Which I
guess
think
that's
is
the smallest ladder then.
the smallest ladder, yeah. When if W&J brings his disk drive to HDQ again, I'll set times on it so I can join the
Nice.
ladder, try to get some extra numbers in there.
Just for shits and giggles.
Well, I probably could be ranked.
12th.
I might be able to get up to 9, maybe. I'm not sure. Because there's still Daniel, WMJ, and Richard Taro up there, Uchiha, who have some pretty solid times. I wouldn't be able to get anywhere near them.
Probably not, no. So yeah, for people that might not know, disk drives were Japan only releasing, and they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it takes a few $100s to get a copy of one. As well as the game, the F-Zero X expansion kit disc. for the disk drive is also like $70-ish, I think. Last time I checked on eBay. So it does cost a pretty penny to get this.
Yep. Yeah, WMJ could get everybody at NLG full times. That'd be funny as hell, though.
Hey, it's extra competition on the ladder.
But then we need to visit Bowder whenever we want to update times.
Well, yeah, it's like you can, you know, play F-Zero X normally, and then when you feel you've improved, you can, you know, go to the NLG marathon with WMJ. Indextic does have a disk drive, yeah. Is he on this? No, he has not added times to this letter. I don't think he's added times or anything on F-Zero Central in many months. Which is unfortunate.
Yep.
Taking it pretty safe there through the jumps. I guess you can do much riskier strats.
You have to, actually. If you
Yeah,
go slightly out of...
If you go too fast, you'll just glitch through the jump plates. Since like
oh yeah, this game got that stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're going so fast that on like between one frame and the next, you pass the jump plate entirely, and at no point in time on like is there a frame where the vehicle is touching the jump plate, you'll just skip right through it and die.
Dang.
Yeah, it's basically just rip. And there's some tracks on which that's very annoying and can kill you, but
Yeah,
it doesn't
Mute
have
City
to.
3, if you've ever seen really
Yeah.
good players run it, it happens a lot.
But on this track, it's instant death.
Yeah, there's some tracks it's like the jump plates are not at the very edge of the road. I think one of the disk drive cups, like Port Town 4 or 3, it has a jump plate like that, and it's right after a DTD that you do it, and I remember WMJ doing trials on it, and he lost so many runs to that.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the minimum speed is for like to like just pass the jump plate between one frame and the next. It's probably not that high, but
Probably
to make it,
not, but
the
it's kind
higher
of hard
it
to
is,
check.
the more likely it is to occur.
It's kind of hard to check because it's dependent on frames.
Yeah, like you'd have to do it in an emulator, and it would take quite a bit of save states
Yeah.
loading to check that.
Some nice landings there. Kind of a tight turn, tight road, so it's hard to land it, I guess.
Yeah, so
Fire field.
as you can see as well as basically has 11 CPUs left. What the CPUs do is they rubber band so hard behind you that at a certain point they will also fly off the track, but because they don't have air steering, they will just straight up fly off the track if the track doesn't go straight.
I think Firefield is the only level where that occurs on the normal F-Zero X.
Oh yeah.
In the disk drive, there's a few levels where there's jumps, and if you're going really fast,
You need to turn in the air.
Yeah, if you're in first place, like all of the CPUs will die. It's hilarious.
Pretty fun to see.
I'm not sure why the AI can't turn in the air. Why they can only turn on the ground.
I guess they were never programmed to do so.
Yeah, because like normally I don't think it's something that's really needed, but that
At that speed, you kind of
That
start
there's
needing
even
it.
like a break between it. You think they would just turn normally in the air or something. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird.
Guess the Nintendo devs never thought about somebody flying off into space. Yeah, it can happen on different tracks, but it doesn't happen with this much CPUs. Like, you can have like a couple of CPUs die, but not most or all of them.
Another thing to note about the disk drive is that there's no emulators for it yet. Like there's some emulator like developer teams that have like managed to get to the boot menu, I think, but none that have managed to like play games or anything. So if you ever see someone playing the disk drive, it's like they're actually playing it. They have a physical copy of it. So you know they care about their F-Zero. Because that's pretty much the only game you want on the disk drive. Everything else is garbage.
Yup. Unfortunately, it is. Was an interesting concept. It never got lifted off the ground, though.
Yeah, it didn't sell well. That being the case, though, the F-Zero X expansion kit is like fucking amazing. It's like,
Yeah.
the track editor, the extra content with it. It's just like, it's worth the money if you like F-Zero decks.
Oh god, Def Giz for 64 disk drive. That sounds amazing, though. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to program in assembly anymore, though. Like, that shit is just straight up horrible. Let's see, does he go for the blind dive? Oh, nope. The CPU went for it, actually.
Well, they have to if they go in the air. Man, he's destroying the AI here.
Yeah, he got an extra life.
He wanted an extra life, I guess. Just to be
Well,
fancy.
yeah, the King Cup is a really scary cup. All the tracks on it are very easy to die on when you're going fast. Sector Beta especially,
Okay.
all the blind dives and crazy DTDs you can be going for.
He's actually braking on the blind dive. He is doing the last part dive, but that one isn't too hard compared to most of the stuff you can do here.
Yeah, for the blind dive, you need to essentially fly off of the track at a certain point to hit a checkpoint in the air, then turn around to like do a 180-ish. It's more like 175-ish degrees, otherwise you'll fly off the track and die. So it requires a pretty specific angle. And then you need to DTD back onto the track. Otherwise, if you just float down, you'll be going really slow and you won't save time. So you need to do it like with advanced tech and stuff. It's quite tricky.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if you decide to turn and you turn slightly early, there's an instant death. Like, there's an instant death that you have to basically turn around in that blind dive, which is quite interesting. Let's see if he goes for the dive here, though.
Yeah, the jump on Red Canyon 2, I've done it, so it's like, I imagine players better than me can do it rather consistently.
Dude, he just got 6 CPU kills. 7. Oh god, this is amazing. He just stood still in the, like, pipe and just wrecked. Wait, we're still moving, but not at any F-Zero pace.
Actually, I think that's one thing that the custom car will be better at, is that it has not just the optimal boost setting, but like extremely high weight. And I know in the death race they prefer like Black Bull and like heavier vehicles. So this would just all around be like a top tier vehicle for like going fast and for killing stuff.
Also, hello dive. Let's see if he does it twice though. No, okay, he didn't have enough speed for liftoff.
You can do a rail slide there, but on boost laps, that's like you're probably not going to have that much energy, so it's pretty risky.
He basically had no. Oh god, he died. No. Ah, that's too bad.
It's unfortunate.
Another weird thing with the air controls in this game is that even when you're just on the ground, if you hold down, you
It'll
might be
lift
able
up.
to lift off in certain areas where normally you would just go straight.
You would also want to press forward on slopes that are going downwards.
Yeah, like
because
on
otherwise you
Silence
fly
1,
off.
it's really easy to fly off and die, so usually people are just holding forward all the time so they don't fly off at all. I remember, I think on my IL for it, I did the controller reset, where you hold down and press LR and start so that the game is automatically assuming you're pressing up. It just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it's kind of easier to turn, because if you're holding forward, that
Yeah, it's really
extra
wonky.
hurts. Yeah, he tried to play safe, but it didn't quite work out. This is why he got them extra lives, man.
Yeah, he earned
He's
it.
farming them. Oh, second dive. And he makes it. Nice. Yeah, if you don't fly in a very specific way there, you will miss one of the
Yeah.
invisible checkpoints. And
Like, the track goes down, then up, and then turns right, and you need to, like, hit a checkpoint around where the track goes, like, up at the top of the hill, and then turn right with it. You sort of want to follow the track a little as you float in the air.
But yeah, basically, if you don't do that, as soon as you try to get on the track, it'll basically just not have been loaded physically. You will be able
Yeah,
to
you'll
see it,
fly
but
through
you'll
it.
fly through it. On GX, it's even better because the track will have collision, but it'll just insta kill you. You'll just explode.
I actually, on 2 levels in GX, Undulation and Half Pipe, I have noticed that sometimes you could have the track load visually, but the collision won't, so it'll have like a similar effect of just flying through the track and dying.
Yeah, whatever Forever had yesterday as well. Where it just flew through half pipe. Oh, that CPU kill, that was glorious. But unfortunately, he's died twice on Whiteland 2 now.
Well, this is the reason he stacked up lives.
Yeah.
Whiteland 2, it's actually really easy. Like half pipes are really good for sliding, especially when there's turning in it, because there's like constant slopes which you can like gain speed from. I don't really understand why you gain speed from it, but when you're sliding in a pipe, you just instantly go fast.
It's the angle. Because you're angled the same way you would be on a double tap dive, it'll still give the same amount of speed increase.
Well, I mean for like sliding, not for just side attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Like for side attacks, it's like a normal DTD, but for the sliding aspect, I'm not sure why it gives you more speed, but it certainly does.
Not sure either, actually. And again, he's not exactly sliding anymore. It's just
like once
DTDs
you
all
get
the way.
enough speed, because sliding in this game, it sort of limits your speed. Like I'm not too familiar with the custom vehicles speeds with it, but with Bloodhawk, normally when you're sliding, you'll get like 1,000-ish kilometers if you're doing it really well. If you're boost sliding, you'll go like 1,300, and if you're going like 2,000 kilometers an hour after a DDT and then you enter a boost slide, you'll be lowered down to that 1,300. So above certain speeds, you don't want to slide. You only want to side attack turn. And on Whiteland 2, that's like really relevant.
So yeah, here's I think this is Mute City 3. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's where the other jump plate glitch can occur, and if it occurs and you're not ready for it, you can easily die.
Yeah, this is the level where it's like most frequently happens, because there's quite a few
lot
jump
of-
plates, and like good players can get a lot of speed from them.
You double tap dive all over the place, basically.
Yeah. Ooh, another thing to know is that with the disk drive, the audio is in stereo, not mono, and you have the like a few extra soundtracks. One of them is the Rainbow Road music, which is going to be coming up.
Oh yeah, that stuff is just the best. Like, okay, here comes the actual good version of Rainbow Road on the N64. Gonna have to turn up volume for this one. So yeah, for the people that might not have noticed, this track is called Rainbow Road and it's an exact copy of the Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road. The only difference is we finish the whole track before you finish one lap in Mario Kart. So yeah, if anybody would ever want to start learning sliding in F-Zero X, this is probably the best track to start out with, because basically every turn is optimized for sliding. As well as the pipe at the end being perfect for gaining a lot of speed.
Yeah, for people that are late to the party in F-Zero X, they've only realized how awesome of a game it is now, and not like 20 years ago. If you want to pick up F-Zero X and sliding, I'd recommend this track for practicing. Like, sliding in the game is like, it's pretty easy to do. You just push the analog stick left and then hold the right strafe button, or the opposite for going left. It's just difficult to optimize, and the difference between like sliding speeds and you know, good and really good players is actually quite noticeable.
Ah, I died.
Yeah.
This
Space
one
Plant
pretty
is
hard.
Space
very
Plant is
difficult level.
notorious for killing people. Oh, that's too bad. So now he's on this last machine. He has to actually be careful, because Space Plant can kill you even if you're not diving.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine he's gonna maybe even farm for extra lives. That's not very surprising. Oh. It's not going too well though.
Nope.
And he's lost a lot of energy, so this might even get a lot more dangerous now. The CPUs are not letting him kill them. The thing about master difficulties is the CPUs will fight back, so they will actually crash into you as well. Seen one time where WMJ basically dove onto the track, and the CPU at exactly that point started a spin attack, and he just insta died because he dove right on top of the spinning CPU. Holy shit, that dive was close.
Oh.
Yeah, this is another track that's really nice for sliding. It's pretty hard to slide properly in though.
Yeah, I think this was my favorite track when I did time attack this game. I didn't do the trick though in the end, so lost some time there.
Yeah, that dive in the end is quite hard, and it can kill you quite easily because you basically dive right into a wall. You have to air control really well to try and prevent the wall slam. On low energy it can easily kill you, and you generally don't have a lot of energy left at the end of the track because you're boosting around. Oh, that dive was too bad, man. That hurts.
Yeah,
didn't
on
have
his
enough
last
speed.
life.
Didn't have enough speed to make that dive. Yeah, he's gonna try and farm CPUs again because he really doesn't want to be at 0 lives. Oh, one more CPU. You get it. Okay, you got it. You got Bloodhawk out of the way. Actually, is he called Bloodhawk in the Japanese version? I forgot what the name was.
Hellhawk, I think.
Hellhawk,
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
For some reason, Hellhawk was too aggressive for the American version, so they renamed him Bloodhawk. There's a couple of like translation things like that that get changed from
Yeah, not
the
just
Japanese
in this
versions.
game.
No, but
In
in a lot of games.
Maximum Velocity, Windwalker was originally Crazy Horse.
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say that one.
Okay, that's one of the weirder name changes I've heard of, but yeah, good finish, first place. It's going along pretty nicely. By the way, for the people that dislike Big Hand, they did some fan service and they actually helped you out in Extension Kit. Big Hand
Yeah.
has a big brother.
I played that at HDQ, and Big Hand doesn't seem so bad anymore.
No, Big Hand is not even remotely bad compared to his bigger brother. The CPU kills. This track is also notorious for killing people. He also almost killed himself trying to kill CPUs as well. But yeah, basically if one of the CPUs decides to be aggressive and just knocks you off the track, that's, yeah, you're not gonna do shit anymore. There's just no way to recover from that kind of stuff. And another almost dive off the track. CPUs are having trouble trying to stay alive, which has surprisingly aggressive against CPUs. Oh god, that's I saw that turn and I was like, is he actually gonna make that? Because that looks way too wide.
That was right in the end too, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was
Think
second
so.
lap though,
Oh, okay.
but still. Any time you have to redo any part of Big Hand, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, I've seen WMJ literally just mercy kill his run because he had to redo Big Hand. He was just like, I'm done. Just mercy kill it. Just because he died on Big Hand. He just dropped his controller. Oh wow, that is actually, wow, Samurai Goro. You have to learn to crawl before you learn to walk. It's kind of applicable to Big Hand and Theater Track as well. Oh shit. Hey, he's having some nice turns though.
So it's time for the expansion kit tracks now, I think.
Yep. That would be correct. Have we even explained, like, max speed versus max excel in this game?
No.
Ooh,
I think.
yeah. Max acceleration is what you use typically for slider settings. It's called. It lets you do the sliding around at pretty high speeds that he does, and jumper settings is the alternative, where you don't quite put it all the way to max speed, because then the acceleration is just way too bad. They put it like 2 notches or so away, and you get a higher top speed. The acceleration is still pretty good, but it's what they call it jumper settings, because usually it's used for like a twin Narita or even like a Bloodhawk in like single segment runs. Sometimes WNJ will do that.
Yeah,
and
Bloodhawk is second, I think.
Like after a DTD or a big jump, it's like you can maintain a little more speed. I think that's the way it works.
I am not sure. I haven't looked into that one.
But yeah, in jumper settings, you can't slide at all. It just doesn't work. You'll lose a lot of speed. So you have to like side attack every turn.
Basically, if you use max acceleration, you really want to lose grip. But if you use max speed, if you ever lose grip, you're just gonna drop so much speed. It's not even funny. Like if you take one turn badly, like you oversteer with the stick or whatever, you're gonna like basically slide out and lose all your speed. So that's where double tap dives come in. They still lose some speed, but at least not as much as half your speed or more. So yeah, as you can see, the game is kind of having loading difficulties as well, because it's now loading from the disk drive. It sort of seems to start to lag, but the tracks are actually fine, luckily.
Well, the tracks are insanely difficult in comparison.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, at least they're still a glorious 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Even though this one has quite a big range of view. This one in particular, I'm pretty impressed by that they still got it 60 FPS. Because you can basically see the entire track while you're going around it. Nice dive. That was very nice.
And it's really, really easy to fly off the cylinders and die, so sliding on them like he is, it's like you need to have a
very good
pretty good angle on it. Otherwise, if you like go too far left or right, you'll fly off. So it's actually pretty tricky.
Yeah, actually I almost flew off. He was able to turn it into a DTD just right onto the track, but that could have actually ended badly. Damn these dives. It's gonna get so close. Okay, nice, you finished.
Ooh, and for the All Cups race that WNJ and CGN will doing, CGN offered to use his input display thing he has. What would the chat think of, like, rather than having like a clean two like 4x3 racers, if you could have like one 4x3 of WNJ and then like a 16x9 including the 4x3 game feed, and then like having like the
Then we might
input
as well.
display sort of jammed on. Would you guys like to see that?
Shouldn't we just do two 16:9 then? Because I'm pretty sure WMJ has his webcam up as well on 16:9.
Oh.
So then you might as well put two 16:9s together.
Yeah, that could work. Uchiha is not joining. He opted. Oh wait.
Out, I think.
Oh wait, no, he opted out of the climax race. That's your climax.
But
yeah,
he wasn't added to the All Cups.
Yeah, I think he wanted to join the All Cups race.
Okay, then it's going to be hard.
It was the climax race that he didn't want to join that I accidentally put him on.
That's still going to be hard, getting 3 screens in there with two 16:9s, but I'll try my best. What's the best machine for snaking in GX? I think it's one of the customs, right?
Yeah, there's quite a few best machines. There's Omega Condor V2 and Omega Gantlet V2. Those are the ones you'll typically see a lot. There's also Tornado Wyvern. There's another one you'll see. Oh, for non-custom, Fat Shark and Black Bull are really good at snaking. They're the best. There's some others that are pretty good, but they're a lot worse than Fat Shark and Black Bull, and those are not as good as the customs. I think the input display would be cool.
I'll just put it on the stream, and if it doesn't work, I'll crop it out easy enough.
WMJ, when he was streaming yesterday, he had some extra stuff on the side, in a 16:9 stream. But it didn't quite fit with the single player sort of camera right here. But with the multiple racers layout, I think we could fit it in without too much hassle.
Well, I fitted 5 screens into a 4-player layout. I think I can make some things work.
Yeah, the GX races. That got pretty silly.
Well, it was fun, though. It was funny to watch, I mean.
Ooh. Not only is he using the custom vehicle, but there's also some of the AI is using
oh yeah, you forced
customs.
that onto them as well.
And I saw a Super White Cat. I think right now he's using Super Fire Stingray. Or is it Super Wild Goose? I forgot.
I'm pretty sure this is Fire Stingray. Right?
There was a Super Wild Goose, and I think there was a Super Blue Falcon.
Probably
I don't remember that one. I guess there is.
There probably should be, because, I mean, it's Captain Falcon.
That's the mascot.
If there isn't a Super Captain Falcon, then what the fuck are we still doing here?
So, yeah, I think we should include an input display if it's not a hassle to set up, because I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Maybe the chat should decide that. Have the viewers talk about it.
If people start bitching, I can always remove it. That's another way to make chat decide. So yeah, 0X obviously has to have an X track, so rated X for extreme, obviously.
The X track is actually a pretty fun track too. When I played it, really good for sliding.
The only problem is walls. Or
Yeah.
their non-existence. There should be Captain Falcon runs. If you want to, go slow, then sure. If not, then it's probably not the best of ideas.
Ooh. Yeah, so there's someone, Kevin Hero Free in chat is asking about the White Land 2 jump. How do you make it?
Well, I've actually never tried for it, but I think basically you just need to align for it, go a lot to the left, and then once you go in air, you need to either, I think, brake maybe to slow down a bit.
It depends on your speed though, because
Yeah,
it's
the timing
different.
is different.
It's different timing and different moves.
Yeah, I mean, preferably you want to make sure that you have full speed so that you get the same timing. And then yeah, you just gotta hit the jump plate, which is really that is really hard to do consistently. Like Edward is really good at it. And then once you do that, you just try to cut as much of the road as possible. But it's definitely, I think, it's probably the hardest trick in that game.
It is, and it saves next to nothing.
Yeah.
0.2 seconds
Per lap.
I think he's, yeah. So over the course of the run, that would be like 5 seconds with 5 laps. I mean, 1 second with 5 laps.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's your math in that one?
1 second with 5 laps.
But in time attack, that's actually quite a lot. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but in time attack you can retry.
that's true.
Yeah, ILs and the F-Zero SNES are like, they'll be one of the. It's really funny of a ladder because you'll see like, you know, like 20 people all within like 0.5 seconds of each other. It's
Yeah.
really like a lot of it's really close.
Isn't this track a copy of Japan, like the country?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It also has Japanese music, which
Yeah, I
is
love this
literally
song.
called Japan.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool music and
I'm still impressed that I got Port Town 1 to be so low on F-Zero SNES actually. Like, my course time is 39th, which is not even bad, considering.
yeah, I think F-Zero X and F-Zero SNES have like the most competition in their ladders. Like, there's a lot of people in max speed as well, but in F-Zero X and F-Zero SNES, there's a lot more people who have like really put in a lot of effort.
I would say MV got a lot of competition.
Oh yeah, I always forget about Maximum Velocity. Like that was,
It still
That's
got
sort
the
of-
most people in the ladder, actually.
yeah, a lot of players for MV.
Would be magical if we got a new F-Zero.
Yeah.
That would actually, I think, get almost everybody in on the competition again.
Yeah, I mean, especially if there's like multiplayer online, that would help.
Oh, that would be awesome.
30-man multiplayer online.
Yeah.
I mean,
That would be
so long as
insane.
it's not online leaderboard shit, because that just gets cheated to hell.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
I still would like to have like a online leaderboard time trials, like the way the trials game have it, where you can have like
Oh yeah,
replays
friends.
of replays of all the leaderboard times, like something like that would be cool.
Yeah, okay,
Yes,
but
that's-
the problem with that is that there's a lot of bullshit times on it, and it needs
Yeah.
to be
That's
actively
true.
monitored.
Like they would have to have like people
Active
checking
monitoring.
for that. But then again, if you have like replays of all the times, it would be a lot easier to say like, oh, this is easily bullshit because he's like, you know, doing stuff that just isn't possible.
Yeah, the problem is that they don't even give a shit though.
Yeah, not for
Yeah.
like Mario Kart and stuff. They just put on all the times. But if they could like go
They do
through
for
the
trials
replays
as
or
well.
something. Yeah.
Even if they just like have a report this player feature, that'd already be fine. Because then they don't even have to check
there'd
it.
be
They just have
some
to check
sort
the
of,
reports.
check system to it.
They just have to check the report.
Or they could maybe add some sort of anti-cheating thing into the game, so you can like, you can easily see if time is using cheats or something like that.
Like any
You
sort
kind
of
of have that in
modified-
Trackmania actually. You can like, you can find out that stuff pretty easily.
Seems interesting. Oh, that jump. He just clipped back into the track.
Ooh, yeah, this and Mute City 4. This is the level I was thinking of where if you're in first place and the AI are trying to catch up, they'll like on all these jumps, they'll pretty much like I think it's rare to even have one CPU survive.
But unless you jump off the track, of course. Totally not spoiling anything. One of the CPUs just flew off to the side, like randomly. Or seemingly randomly, anyway. Oh, hello, you don't even have to be in first anymore to kill CPUs. He just almost killed all of them in third.
There's only 4 left.
There's 4 left. No, there's 3 left, because he's being counted in total. I made the same mistake at the same time, and then was like, wait, no. You should get kills counted for that, if you make them suicide, though. Oh, yep.
He's on the line.
He's first to first. He's first to first. Everything killed itself. Well, at least he's making sure that if he doesn't get first now, that he'll still be first. Because all of the rest of them got 0 points.
Yeah, 0 points, so you don't need to try too hard to get first place in the whole cups.
You're pretty much set now. Everybody died at the end. Nope, that's not how it works.
Spaceplan 2, I think this is the one I was referring to where WMJ was doing time trials and there's a jump plate at the end, which if you speed through it, it's just like death. Yeah, there it is, that jump plate. If you get the bug where you just skip through it, you just instantly die.
Uchiha decided to get another life just for the heck of it. Yeah, that jump plate looks like it could kill a man easy.
Wonder if it's possible, like if the AI are rubber banding, if even the AI can get the jump plate bug if they're skipping through it that fast.
Probably.
It would like I don't think they can go DTD speeds, but maybe if it's like perfectly lined up, they might be able to get it.
Well, you wouldn't be able to tell. You never would be able to tell. That's a problem. I mean,
yeah.
they can die on any number of things. You wouldn't tell if they clip through jump plates.
Well,
or
if you were to
else.
like lap them, you could try and like follow behind them like one lap ahead.
I guess, but lapping shit in F-Zero X isn't the easiest of things. Like, it's rare for even WMJ to start lapping shit, I think.
Chemic's bot isn't here, so we don't get to see that picture of the pizza.
Nope. I should have it in my history, actually. Oh, of course I should not do that in the thing where the video is. Whoops. No.
For those who weren't here yesterday, Meridian Prime asked during WMJ's F-Zero X run, he's like, "I'm gonna order a pizza. WMJ, tell me what to put on it." And he just said, "Spicy." Put
peppers on there, as much peppers as you can.
Anything spicy, and it ended up looking like a monstrosity. Barely looks like a pizza, man.
Is it a pizza though? Pretty sure it isn't.
But what's cool about the disk drive levels is that they're all very different from the level design of the normal F-Zero X cups.
Yeah, it almost seems like there were different developers on it.
Yeah, it's like the level design for pretty much all of them is just really weird in comparison.
So yeah, he did the crazy dive here, where the track just basically decides to turn around. Quite a hard dive if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, true diagonal dive, TDD.
The best thing, if you hold any direction while going down there normally, you will just insta-die. Like, we were playing about...
Yeah, I remember WJ talking about this, how it's like, it's probably the easiest spot in the game to do a TDD, except, you know, it's only on the disk drive, but it's like, on every other point in the normal F-Zero X cups, it's like really difficult to do one and survive. And here it's like, it's almost set up to like happen naturally.
Yeah, the thing with this track though, we played it on multiplayer once. If you're casually like actually following the road, if you hold left, right, or up or down or something, you will instantly die.
Yeah, you need to like hold nothing.
You need to hold absolutely nothing but your accelerator, or you will die. So yeah, we're coming up on obviously the best track in F-Zero X next. I think that's the next track, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, as you can see, side attacking in a loop is kind of stupid fast. We're in a half pipe. Pardon me. I'd imagine that jump plate actually, like the one near the end, killing you quite easily as well. But at least he didn't get jump plate glitched. That's nice.
So yeah, I guess we should mention that the schedule is a bit delayed.
It actually isn't
Not too
though.
much though.
It
10
actually,
a.m. So right about now is when
yeah.
F-Zero X climax.
We're like 3 minutes behind or something at the
Okay.
moment. If this run finishes.
So after this glorious track, I think we can,
Yeah.
if WMJ is ready. F-Zero X climax is it's not like a set of custom cups with a disk drive. It's actually something. It's like a
Feature.
modded game altogether.
We're doing Climax first though.
Climax first? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
X
and then we're
climax.
doing F-Zero X Climax.
Okay. The schedule that I'm looking at had it listed the other way.
No, X climax then climax.
Okay.
What?
What? No. It's F-Zero Climax then X Climax. On my
Okay. Yeah.
side.
Yeah. That would be easier on WMJ. Let's.
Oh
like,
yeah,
are
you changed it. I see. Yeah, I need
Did I
to
change
play
it?
it now, so because I'm
Okay, how
busy
about-
after this.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's just switch that up then.
Yeah.
It's fixed. I didn't exactly change it. I was messing with the schedule and it was kind of fucking up the schedule for whatever ass reason. Like, cause I had to extend the time and whatever. It started moving shit randomly. I don't know what the fuck it was doing.
Ah, I see.
But it didn't like me changing times while it was going. I guess because it's still like sort of a beta, it's kind of buggy at times, but it works relatively well.
Yeah, it's very useful with the local times.
Yep. Okay. Finished. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice!